Hello ladies and gentlemen, Pika here with the Untitled Game Show, back once again on July 13th, 2015 with more video game news, reaction, and discussion. And I must thank you guys in this chat because you guys were the first ones to bring this to my attention, and I feel so bad about the situation, man. And I'm just one of those guys that I'm laughing, but it's just how I am, man. When bad things happen, I just laugh about it because that's the whole entire emotion. When something really bad, and we've lost somebody great in the video game industry, Satoru Iwata. He's moved on to the next plane of existence right now because he's passed away at the age of 55. That is really young, guys. I have family members that are older than that, and they look perfect health. He had some type of cancerous bile growth, and it just was not doing good for his health for the last few years, and Nintendo announced yesterday that he's passed away at 55. And this is bad news, and they put out a little press release in the Japanese website. On the press release it says like who's going to take over the company going forward, but that's not the important thing here, guys. What's important is the fact that we've lost somebody that brought fun into the video game industry, because no other CEO was going out there, or these big major companies like Nintendo was the only one holding bananas, had puppets made of themselves, like made fun of themselves. That was absolutely awesome stuff, man. You don't see that at Sony, you don't see that in Nintendo, and the word fun was used by this man's mouth, like referring to video games. Video games in a sense was supposed to be fun, and I always felt like that's what he wanted to bring to the video game industry. The idea that up front and forward, games need to be fun when it comes to gameplay, and I think that's what he brought to the industry for a long time. And seeing him move all away from oh man, I can't even speak about this correctly. So you know what, I'm gonna keep it simply, guys. It's just horrible. We're gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. Keep the comments clean, guys. Be respectful. The man has passed away. He did some great stuff, even if you didn't agree with Nintendo's decision over the last few years. Nintendo's been around a long time, and he's been running the company for a few years now. He started off with HAL Games, making awesome games like Balloon Fight, which you guys are seeing right now. Helped make Kirby, Earthbound, a lot of great stuff, guys. I could talk about him for a long time. He's going to be missed, and I hope the fun in the video game industry and at Nintendo does not go away. I hope CEOs will still make fun of themselves and have a great time. And I do really mean that respectfully when I mean make fun of himself. He knew what he was doing when he made those puppets holding bananas. He knew exactly what he was doing. And I have to say, that's really awesome stuff. And I'm smiling right now talking about him, and that's a good thing, guys. That's a good thing. I remember him in a good way, not in a negative way at all. Alright, let me stop now. Okay, let me move on. Alright, guys, let's talk about a little bit of better news, away from that more sad news. Jay Raymond, alright, I'm not going to cut this out, I'm not going to edit this out. Sometimes it's hard for me to talk about people passing away, it really is, guys. Alright, Jay Raymond, the co-creator of Assassin's Creed, has moved on from Ubisoft, and now she's heading up a new studio for EA, of all people. She's going to be starting this new studio in Montreal, in Canada, and they're going to be working with BioWare. And they're going to be working on a Star Wars title. What? Alright, guys, so that's some better news right there. She found a new place in the video game industry. She's a very talented developer and studio head. I really do respect her for that, because the Assassin's Creed franchise for a long time, I liked every single game they made. It was not until Unity that I was disappointed in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Every other game before that, I was highly praised them. They were great games. There were 8 to 10 games for me. Only until Unity that I was saying that the game was not even worth buying, and I said it was not worth spending your money at all on it, or even renting it. Because I always try to call out games, even for franchises that I love. You guys know that. I try to keep it as real as possible here, guys. And I'm sure many other people just talk about Satoru Iwata and just make a quick little news video to make some money off it. I'm here to. I wanted to really share my experience and what I remember about the man. It was the word fun, and fun is what I got from him. That's just how it is, guys. And Jay Raymond, for her, when she was working on the Assassin's Creed franchise, I really did enjoy them, story-wise, everything. I think she did some great stuff. She was one of those female heads up in the video game industry that I wanted to hear from. I like when she spoke. Like, you know, that's really rare. I'm like fortunate to say, when it comes to these big studios, and I'm not trying to turn this into a sexist argument, there's like not a lot of females at the very top that you hear from a lot, and she was one of the bigger ones up there, and I thought she was going to go really far with the Assassin's Creed franchise, but she had to move on to EA. So hopefully what she's going to be doing at EA right now is going to work out really well. I really do not want her studio to get closed down by EA in a few years, because as you guys know, man, if a game comes out from EA that does not do that well, so if whatever she's working on doesn't come out that well, you know that EA might be rethinking that investment and want to close down her studio in Montreal, and that's not going to work out very well for her. That's going to hurt the people that she has under her at the company. Alright guys, let's move away from that. I'm sorry how I'm talking right now, guys. I guess I wanted things really, like when I started thinking about it more and more, we are losing somebody big here. Alright, and some other news in the video game industry. Let's talk about some other good news. Actually, there's some good news from Microsoft. Let me just try to get a little upbeat here. Halo series has reached 65 million units sold. Wow. 65 million. And this is before Halo 5 Guardian comes out later this year. And I'm somebody who just finally got an Xbox One about a month ago. I literally actually just finished paying for it yesterday. I bought it from a friend for $200. Yesterday, I was just like, yep, alright, we're all squared and we're all good right now. So I have the Xbox One. It's my Xbox One. So only thing I have to play on it right now is Sunset Overdrive and Dead Rising 2. So Halo's gonna be one of those games I'll pick up because it's a first party exclusive game, and I'll check it out. So I'm definitely willing to pick it up. So I'm gonna add 1 unit into that 65 million to make it 65 million and 1 this fall. So Halo's gonna probably still doing very well over the next few decades. Definitely a franchise that's gonna be sticking around for a long time, just as Mario has. And some other news that happened over the weekend. Unfortunately, Grand Theft Auto 5 PC users have been reporting issues with frame rate due to a new recent patch. So as you guys know, there's been a big trend in the video game industry as late games get released and they get patch. Witcher 3 is a big one for this, man. Witcher 3 came out and I literally stopped playing the game 2 weeks ago because there were so many patches and there were so many issues. Even though as much as I love the game as a whole, there was a little things like movement speed that I said, you know what, I'm going to give them a few weeks, patch the game. A new patch is coming out this week, 1.7, that's going to be fixing a lot of issues with the walking speed, and then I'm going to start playing the game again. So I stopped playing Witcher completely, so I don't even know what's happening in the game. I'm not very far, but the next time I play, it's going to be a better game. So you expect patches to make it better. So PC users are kind of upset right now that Grand Theft Auto studio Rockstar Games put out a patch that's actually made it a little worse when it comes to frame rate. Of course, Rockstar is going to try to work with this because Rockstar really does try to support the games pretty well. Now, they notoriously have some issues with PC, but I'm hoping that they're past this point in the video game industry and they're going to try to actually work everything out for PC gamers, because PC gamers are now having a good time over the last few weeks, especially with stuff like the Rocksteady and the whole entire port of Batman to PC, which was a whole nother big issue happening in the gaming industry all around. In other good news from Microsoft, though, Platinum Games has said that Scalebound development is coming on real nice. If you guys don't remember Scalebound, that's the game that has dragons and had that pretty cutscene that we didn't see at E3. We're going to be seeing it in the next month. So they're saying that we're going to see some type of reveal coming for that game, and I'm hoping we're going to see some full gameplay and see what that's all about. Now, there's 2 more stories I want to touch on, and these 2 stories are both controversial in each of their own ways. Let's talk about Hitman first. 10 minutes of leaked Hitman footage was put out there on the internet, and I'm not going to show the leaked footage in this video because it is very early footage, and I'm just going to explain to you guys right now. I'm going to put a link in the description to this leaked footage. It might be taken down. If it's not taken down, be noted, it really is early footage. Like, they even say plattered on this video that this is early footage. Some assets are placeholder assets, and if you guys don't know what placeholder assets are, those are not the final assets that are going to be in the game. They're screen tearing. And what I want you guys to take away from that video, if you guys go ahead and click it in the description, is take away what the gameplay element's going to be like. Because the gameplay seems to, they have the mechanics for the gameplay down a lot. It seems the problem right now is that they are working on the graphics. I don't know how old the build is of the video that was leaked out. And the leak seems like it's probably from somebody who tested the game and just went ahead and recorded it in 720p on some crappy recorder. I don't even understand how they recorded it because it just does not. Even the recording of the footage doesn't look very well. You can see a lot of artifacting in the footage. But it was leaked out. It's there for you guys to see. The person playing the game was only okay at Hitman, but I see that the new areas in this game are going to be quite open world more than it was in Absolution. So you're going to have a lot of choice on how you take out people. You can poison food, you can put them in the, you know, same stuff. You knock somebody out, put them in a closet, a dumpster, whatever you need, disguise yourself at them. But it's a big area, it's a big map, a lot of way to get around. I will definitely tell you guys more as more real information comes out of Hitman. Just please take that leak footage with a grain of salt. And I usually don't say that, guys, but I'm gonna be respectful to the company right here, guys. That footage does not look like something they would want to be out in the public, but it is out in the public. Next up, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart has some words for Amazon. Walmart's not happy with Amazon whatsoever. Or this is just a big marketing move. Let's get into it. So many of you guys might know about Amazon doing their Prime sale on July 15th. That's where Prime members are going to get great discounts on amazing products across Amazon, bigger than even Black Friday. And that's kind of cool. And I mean, like, the only thing I would want from them is a GoPro for $300. If they had that, I would just get that in a heartbeat, so I could go out there, make vlogs at the beach, in the city, anywhere, awesome places. Just make vlogs and make cool little videos for you guys, because I'd be able to have the GoPro, put it in the car, make videos while I'm driving in the car. All types of stuff would be pretty fun, guys. When I'm driving around with my friends and going places, to the movie theaters, back and forth, it would be great to have a GoPro, stick it on all types of stuff, and make all different type of videos. That's what I want. But Walmart's like, wait, you need to be a Prime member to access these deals? No. Well, Walmart says they're going to do their own sale, and this is what their CEO had to say. Listen to this, guys. We've heard some retailers are charging $100 to get access to a sale, reads a statement from Walmart CEO. But the idea of asking customers to pay extra in order to save money just doesn't add up for us. We're standing up for our customers and everyone else who sees no rhythm or reason for paying a premium to save. Oh, they just shitted on Amazon right there. Basically, they said, "See no rhythm or rhyme, and see no rhyme or rhythm for paying a premium to save." What? Ooh, that kind of hurt. So here they continue. Our customers will see thousands of great deals on rollback beginning this week, along with special automatic deals. More on that in the coming days. In addition, we'll be rolling back free shipping minimum to $35 from $50. So you can get free shipping on orders from online for $35 instead of $50, which is more competitive with Amazon. So yeah, what they're basically saying right there, like, yo, you could come to Walmart. You can save money on products just like you can save money at Amazon, but you don't need to give us $100 ahead of time to save money. And that is like, damn, they want to compete right now. This is the shit that, as customers, you guys should be like cheering right now, because what if Best Buy, what if Target jumps into the, or Best Buy probably wouldn't, what if Target jumps into the mix? Like, we're going to do the same thing, $35 free shipping for everybody, we're doing a big sale. What if in the middle of July, we start having a new Black Friday, yo? Like, this would be absolutely awesome for us as customers going out there and buying products. I mean, even right now, GameStop is doing some crazy-ass deal where you could buy an Xbox, you buy a 3DS XL, new one, for $100 with some type of trading deal. So, like, there's a lot of deals going on right now, even though it's the middle of the summer, which you expect to see around Black Friday time. So, I want to see Amazon compete with Walmart, back and forth, Target. I want all these retailers to compete with each other, so us as customers get lower prices and hopefully better service at the same time, because, you know, lower prices matter, but, you know, service is definitely quality assurance. You need to have good service to make me come back to your store. Alright guys, Vika here with the Untitled Game Show. Been a very long video, kind of an emotional video, and I really hope that you guys don't take this the wrong way. I'm trying to be as real as I can be with myself, guys. I make these news reaction discussion videos, guys. It's my reaction. Yours reactions always come in the comments. Feel free to share yours. My voice, the way I'm talking, it is emotional for me, man. We lost somebody who brought fun into the video game industry, and he will be missed, no matter what you thought of Nintendo. Till next time, guys, I'll be back with more video game news and my reaction. Share your own opinions in the comment section below. Peace out, guys.